Hello guys, thanks for joining me. We're here with our piles for the love reading for the eclipse. So this pile 1, 2, and 3. Take a good look. Okay, 1, 2, 3, candles 3, and the reading is going to be how has this recent eclipse that was on March 3rd affecting your love life. Okay, so make your decision, choose. I was gonna do 2 piles, but I felt like 3 was good. All right, and let's get started with the reading. You should have your pile chosen. Okay, and so let us get started with pile 1. Beautiful turtle pendant. Okay, pile 1. And my setup isn't completely set up, so I'm trying here. I want it to be comfortable, so we're gonna start with the first pile. Okay, I'm gonna have that in the picture just so we see this deck, the Romance Angels. Okay, Oracle cards. I love Oracle cards because it can mean one thing in one reading and totally different thing in another reading. Just because it has words doesn't mean it's going to mean the same thing all the time, okay? So, let me start our protection. Protect us in all realms and dimensions. Send out these messages. Ancestors and spirit guides are allowed in this reading. I got nails on, so it's a little hard for me. This is pile 1, spirit team. This is pile 1. How has the eclipse affected their love life? Pile 1. Engagement. Your love is ascending. So far, so good. Okay. Higher level of commitment. We're going to get like 5 of these cards and then go to my personal deck that I've written out. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So it seems like because you've been healing, and it doesn't always have to mean that you're healing your issues with your family, because they may be past or they may be gone in a way that you don't talk to them anymore, but you're healing within yourself, the family wounds, okay? And you've let go of control issues. That's why. Look, you're allowing this love situation that you're in and your wounds that you're dealing with. So that situation that you're in, you're letting it to unfold naturally. Whereas the old wounds, things that have hurt you in the past, you're allowing yourself to let go of your control issues. Because not everything can you even control. You know, you just got to accept that. That was one of my major things that I had to deal with, you know. Reconciliation. So someone from your past returned to your life, and so that's what's happening for a lot of you. You're reconciling with a loved one, and it's reaching a higher level of commitment. For some of you, you've reconciled physically or verbally reconciled with someone from your past, and you're letting go of all your issues, your family issues, your traumas, and your control issues, and you've decided to work things out with someone. So your love life is improving. And others of you, your love life with the person that you've fixed things with is getting better. And for your last card, keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations or past experiences. So you're going to be keeping an open mind. And I think subliminally you have. And that's why everything's just working out for you. You're just like, whatever happens, happens. And so things are just unfolding for you in many different aspects of your life. So that's amazing for you. Like, doors are opening. This is a really good pile. And so let us move on to my deck. Okay. And get to the nitty-gritty of your specific situation. How else is this affecting your love life? How else? How else? I gotta keep that in there because I need to know what pile we're on when I do the timestamps. Really proud of you, pile 1. It takes a lot of effort and swallowing of your pride. You probably went through an ego death that made you do this so that you could make such progress in your life. You didn't know it was going to lead to all this. You definitely did not know that, but you did it because you felt like it was time to move on. And I'm just so proud of you, because some people won't even touch that shit. Some people would never want to touch their stuff like that. Some people are 60 years old, still dealing with their traumas, and it's like, bro, that was 50 years ago, 55 years ago, these things that you went through, you know, and you're not moving on. So this says, think twice about something is short-lived, short-tempered, mirroring. Okay, so someone is mirroring you. Is this another lesson? It just feels right. Right now, it just feels right. Especially when someone's mirroring you. Of course, you like looking at yourself in the mirror. Oh no. Marry me or you. So watch out with that, because it seems like you're my only home. So someone is mirroring you. Have you guys heard of future faking? It's basically when they're faking their future intentions with you just to get the short-term goal out of you. Do you understand? That's probably what could be happening here. Come back into my arms. They're saying everything that you want to hear. This person. You're the last one I'll ever love, so why not marry me? Is this something they can trust? It says think twice, so I'm already feeling like body snatcher. No. This is something you can definitely not trust. Withhold your physical affection from this person. And what I mean is going all the way, okay? Withhold it. This person will experience increase of their income because here's the thing. So they're like matching your vibe and your energy. And your money situation is probably doing better as well because you've let go of control. You have been healing all your issues. Just be careful with this person in particular. Look, they're a fast person. This is somebody that they want to move like quickly, and they're fast like easy. And then I feel like when y'all... So for a lot of you, you guys have hooked up, right? You guys have hooked up before. Obviously, the fact that this is a reconciliation. For most of you, right? On that storyline. They're like, I get flashbacks of us. For those of you that had reconciled with someone, and so therefore it led you down the path of going further with someone new in your life, they get flashbacks of your conversations that you've been having together. And they're like, oh, it made me really think throughout the day how you're just so right. And I just keep thinking about it, you know. Look, it says, get your health in order now. Excuse me. I'm feeling like this person is definitely siphoning your energy. There's trouble up ahead. And it says gel there. So it could be like of the mind, of the soul, of the spirit. You don't want to get locked down with this person. Like for real. Nothing left to say. This person, and Emperor energy. So this person's trying to act like they're taking charge of this relationship, but they're running out of plays in their playbook. They're running out of plays because you're just like calling them out on like, are you for real? Are you for real? And like, show me. And they can only say these cliche things so many times, key to my heart. They could only say those cliche things so many times where they start running out until you start to feel that something's not right here. You see that? You're going to feel your energy being siphoned from this person. And you're going to know it's this person in particular because it only started. Like you were getting your life and your spark back. You were getting everything back on track. And then once you involved yourself with this person, you've recently noticed a slow decline in your energy. And then it says your health, in your health as well. Because you're remaining open-minded. Look at that. Keep an open mind. And open-minded. You're continuing. You're not like, how does it say, you're not just like focused on this person, like the one thing. That's not your focus point. You're still trying to get your work life together, like your career, your money, your family issues taken care of, your inner issues. You're still working on so many things. Like this is just the added bonus that happened in your life. But don't get too focused is what it's saying, okay? So keep your mind opened because then you can see this coming. Okay? Let's get like 4 more, okay? Crying. I want to say it, but I want to see what the next card says. It says right around the corner. See, so right around the corner, you're going to feel yourself crying for no reason. And it's because you can feel it coming. You can feel the impending doom of this relationship coming, but you just don't, you can't explain it. Oh my God, stalker. 1 more. The impending doom is all I can say. Meditate and go within. So, this person is going to be mad because you're going to want to call things off because you're feeling something's not right, right? And this person's going to be upset, and they're going to completely turn the page on you and go 180, okay? Like, completely flip the fucking script. And they're just going to get mean and nasty. They're like, I wanted everything with you. You ruined us. You ruined what we could have had. Blah, blah, blah. They're mad because they can't siphon your energy anymore. You're going to have to literally cut this person off and you're going to have to do a cord cut. I'm going to have to say it. You're going to have to do a cord cut. And I don't do those, me specifically, just because I haven't learned that yet. In fact, I need to do some cord cuts as well. But there's you need to make sure that it's real, the person that you're talking to. And if you're interested on how to indicate this person is real, just send me a message. All my stuff is in my description, okay, and like on my profile. But yeah, just like make sure you're not getting scammed by this person or anyone else, okay? Because you're aligning yourself in the right energy. But this person is trying to take your blessings. So you need to be extremely careful about that. This person is trying to paint themselves in a good way. But this is like a covert, someone who exhibits covert narcissistic traits. And they may even, if they weren't already a narcissist in the past before, they're going to definitely be one now, because they're just going to be that angry that they don't get to siphon the benefits of you from your energy. Because if you could find like an easy way out and get like a secret key to success, wouldn't you? Like, that's what this person sees in you. But here's the thing about that is just as fast as you got it is just as fast as you can lose it. So you want something that you created that's stable, and it won't disappear so quick because you put in the work, okay? So this person's completely wrong, not just for you, but within themselves. So thanks for joining me, pile 1. We are now moving on to pile 2, which is this. Pile 2. Okay, and I'm going to leave that right here so we can see that this is the pile we are on. Okay, and that was at the 18. So, pile 2, thanks for joining me. Spirit team, how has this eclipse affected pile 2? How? Pile 1 had a lot of twists and turns. What does this one have? What is this one going to tell us? Tell us. How has the eclipse affected their love life? One more. Let us see. This one says heart-to-heart conversations. We're going to pull 5 and then go to my actual personal deck that I wrote out. Separation. So someone you're in a separation with, you've been having these heart-to-heart conversations, and you're rediscovering your romantic feelings for each other. And chemistry for each other. Wow. One more. You're back to getting to know each other. Sometimes these things happen, but let's see, because the first one had twists and turns, and I was like, oh, this is a good pile. So let's see, okay? Oh, let us, sorry. This is the nitty gritty right here. The nitty gritty. Let's see. Give it a good shuffle. I know it's been forever since I've done this. I have been just so busy. I just don't even have time. Like, I have a keyboard, a piano, like a keyboard, and I haven't even been able to just like be alone to do that. Like, I want to really just get my mind quiet and remember, because I can read music and all that, but like, it's been a really long time and I just want to tap into that. So, and I haven't been able to do that. I've just too much going on. Let's give it one more shuffle and we can get started at the pulling. My ears are plugged, so if I sound different or like weird or whatever, it's because I can't fully hear myself and how I sound. That is for the pile indicator. Tell us, pile 2, how has this eclipse affected pile 2? How? Adrenaline junkie. So I feel like these conversations that you've been having with this person that you separated from has been giving you quite the rush. TLC, thinking about that. Yeah, getting a surge of energy. Look, sensitive soft spot, because your heart has softened for this person and you didn't expect this at all. See, alien, it was like it came out of nowhere. You weren't like you didn't even recognize what was going on at first, and you're just like, what the hell is happening right now? Like, we actually had a good conversation, like the first one. And it says nothing left to say, bye. Even when there was nothing left to say, you guys still found something to talk about. Like, you kept a dead conversation going. And you're just like, whoa, how is this even happening right now? Like, anybody would have just stopped texting right now. This one says options looking. So let's get a clarification on this one. Depressed. I feel like this other person feels like sub. So I feel like this other person feels like they were really sad that they lost you. And they tried looking around and they just don't see possibilities with anyone else the way they do with you. You know what I mean? And they've kind of like the sub is like, I'm trying to think of, my vocabulary is just so shot right now. They've like submitted, there we go. They've submitted to the idea that you're just like the one they want. I mean, you know, in karma, what goes around comes around. So they feel like whatever made y'all separate, they felt like they received their karma in the pain of losing you and realizing that, you know, that you were the one they wanted. You know, sit back, relax, and let me handle everything. So you see, I feel like they weren't really about you last time. They were really neglectful, and they weren't really like, it says travel. So this person's even willing to travel to you. See, back then they weren't even like willing to like bend for you in the way that you needed them, you know. Somebody Like You, Keith Urban, the song. It's such a pretty love song. But there's nobody like you. They only want somebody like you. Okay? Like, there's just certain quality aspects of your personality. Not even just your personality, like the inner workings of your soul that they can't find in anyone else. Music gets me through. So there's like a couple songs that you guys have that y'all share with each other. And that's what was getting them through. And that's actually kind of what got through to them in their head. That, oh my God, I lost a real one. You know? Estranged. Y'all were estranged for such a good while, too. It really hurt this person. You know? Horrible nightmares, restless, and it continues. Look, they were having like a really hard time with themselves. They were really tough on themselves that they lost you. This could be a water sign, or you're the water sign, and that's like the romantic aspect of this, because like you guys are compatible in that way because they're the water sign, or you're the water sign, because it's such a general reading, like for so many people, right? But that's just what makes this, that element is what makes it perfect. But it says think twice. We got the same warning in the first one, so why? In love, in captured, new view. Okay, different type of warning. I love the taste of you. So this person, so you need to think twice if this is something that you really want. This is something that's serious. This person is not playing when it comes to you. So you need to think twice. See, genuine, real. This person sees you as their forever. Nothing after you. They're not wanting anyone or anything else. So you need to make sure you're ready for this, is what I'm hearing. Okay? Take it slow and steady. You don't have to rush. If you're clear with your intentions and be like, yes, I would like to eventually get there, but the fact that we've separated already one time, let's get to know each other. There's no rush. Look, and they're willing to be flexible because you're the last person they'll ever want to be with. However long it takes, they're willing to put in that work. Burning love. It's just going to keep going, y'all. 3 more. This person ain't playing. Look, heaven. You're going to be in the heaven realm if y'all stay together. Look, and this relationship is protected. It is protected this time around. Tough love. So there's some things that y'all still need to work out. Slow and steady wins the race. So there's certain aspects of this relationship that still might trigger both of y'all. But you're protected. You're protected, and y'all are going to be okay. This is a bond, willing, that is, this is a bond that y'all can work on and fix, and I'm not going to say live happily ever after because it's constant work, okay? Love like this, no matter what, relationships are constant work, because you're both going to be constantly changing. But here's the thing, this person is worth it. So you need to be worth it for this person too, because it goes both ways, right? So as long as y'all have that, y'all have each other, and y'all gonna be okay. All right, thanks for that. That was just like so good. That was a good one. Thank you, pile 2. We're gonna move to pile 3. All right, the red candle. You chose the red candle. This is your pile 3. All right, let's get to it. Let's get to it. Pile 3. My spirit team, how has the eclipse affected pile 3? We had it March 3rd. Pile 3. Ooh, 3 is significant in this pile. We'll figure it out. I'm not in a rush. So let's figure it out. Passion. Sorry, somebody was calling me. Passion. Okay. Unrequited love is what that says. I know the lighting in here kind of sucks. And my camera kind of sucks. Freaking iPhone, man. We're the best, yet we can't get a good camera view. Make the effort. Romantic feelings and soulmate. So you need to decide if there is enough passion and feelings in this unrequited love with this person to take it there. Because this is going to take some work. Okay? Just because you're soulmates, you can be friends, you can be siblings. I'm not saying like a romantic situation with your sibling, okay? Soulmates can be friends, siblings, mentors. It's just like the soul contract where you're learning a lesson, okay? So, in this situation, there's a potential for you to unlock the soulmate within each other. You are. But if you're willing to put in that effort, okay? So just because you know the treasure's buried here, you got to be willing to use the right tools and the right tactics, okay? Now, if you don't understand that, I just don't know if this is for you. But if you understand my analogies, then okay, let's continue, all right? So I'm only doing 5 of that for the pile, each pile. And we're going to use my deck to do this, okay? My deck. And this has just been so interesting. I miss doing readings like this because I've just not been able lately to really do readings the way that I want. So... And for those of you that stuck around and waited, thank you. Just, not everything goes your way in life. Everybody knows. And when I do these readings for y'all, I want to give it my all so that you can get every possible message in your readings that you're meant to hear, okay? It needs to be accurate. And I want it to come through. So, pile 3, Spirit Team. Let us know. First place. Ooh. Ooh. See if you're willing to put in the work. Instant turn on when I see you. Oh my gosh. If you are willing to put in the work, you will immediately... Taking too long. This person feels like y'all hooking up is taking too long. I feel like you're making this person wait. But I'm telling y'all, look, they're haunted by the sexy thoughts. Fans, audience, followers, watchers. They're to the point they're like watching you online at every move you make. They see you as like, I don't want to say spectacle because that's not the word, but it's just every move you make is just so interesting. You make this person feel like a child at heart. You give them that carefreeness that they haven't felt, like that lightness of feeling in their life. They haven't felt that in a long time, and I'm sure it's really hard when you're an adult and you're feeling that, like the older you get and the more responsibilities you get, to feel that lightness in your heart. Just so many, look, because these feelings that they're having for you, so many responsibilities that we have. to take care of. Pretty fly for a white guy. Give it to me, baby. That's what I'm hearing right now. In a relationship, they want you in a relationship with them. They don't want anything else, okay? Juggling. Yeah, they ain't trying to do that juggle shit. They want commitment, okay? And they don't want you juggling either. Oh, this person is jealous. You know, they're trying to be open-minded because y'all haven't locked each other down yet, but this person's like, they better fucking not. They better fucking not be juggling me, man. That shit will hurt. That shit will hurt. You know, they're like, I'm going to try and do my best to be understanding, but see, because there's potential there. They see that there is definitely potential in this relationship and they're willing to work through these things, okay? Some loss of money. One or both of y'all are experiencing loss of money in the way where one of you got your car towed, or like you wrecked your car and you got to get it fixed, or you're late on a payment. So it's kind of building up a little bit. But you're going to get over that, okay? You're going to get that over with. Once you're able to handle that, you're going to be able to fully concentrate again. This is, I can't sleep until I feel your touch. I said, ooh, I'm drowning in the night. When I'm like this, you're the only one I trust. So they don't even trust life right now. And they want that with you. Mistake. And abort. So they feel like one of you is so, like, I feel like you are the one that's afraid that this might be a mistake. Just because there's so many intense feelings involved. You're just like, you're feeling triggered and you want to run. You're feeling triggered and you want to run. Short. What's that? See? I feel like this is going to be short-lived. Vessels. This person is going to be giving you, like, kisses to heal that part of you that's being triggered. So they're going to show you that there's nothing to be afraid of. Okay? This person is very traditional and religious. And you might be too, and that's what's aligning both of y'all together. Y'all have traditional and religious values. Holding a grudge. Why are you holding a grudge? You're holding a grudge from a past relationship with someone else. Unaccepted. You didn't feel accepted by this person that you're holding a grudge for. You can't be carrying shit from other relationships into your other one and making this new person pay for it. Because you're just gonna be, look, alienating yourself from the frequency of love. You're gonna ruin it. You're self-sabotaging when you do that. And it's not even necessarily like you're gonna make this person run away. No, it's like you're literally forcing this person away. Clear the air, get on the same page, tell this person. Be like, look, man, like, this shit's bothering me. It's bothering me because I went through this and I'm really afraid. So these are my triggers and I'm going to need your reassurance on when this situation comes up. Or if I see you starting to do the same particular behavior, I'm going to need your assurance. Please catch me before I fall. Okay? Get on the same page. All I think about is you. All they think about. They want to be better for you in every single aspect of their life. And so they're willing to get on the same page and do whatever it takes to keep you around. Oh, look, I got two. What is this? Soul snatcher. So you stole this person's soul. experienced, sheltered. Even though they're a bit inexperienced, I feel like this person is a little more inexperienced than you. And that's why you are the one with the trauma, okay? In the shower, tub, or pool. So y'all are going to get like on that, you're going to be in the shower, some kind of water situation where you like let it all out. Which is so funny because in tarot, water is equivalent to emotions. So just let it all out, okay? You're safe, baby. Baby, you are safe, okay? This person does not have ill intentions for you. Let's get 4 more. You need to meditate and go within and work on your shadow self as well. Because you don't want to keep, testing this person. And yeah, do not be this. Do not be this. Do not, baby. Do not. Those lines stay with you too, okay? It says death in the family or pet or friend, but I'm saying I am getting that you need to have that death with that trauma wound. You're gonna have to have a death with that. 1 more. Because this is true love. This is true love. This is worth it. Okay, so you're going to go through some tears. You're going to, have to work through some things. But this is true love, and it's definitely fucking worth it. Okay, and I saw 4144 on my timer clock thingy. You are definitely safe. You're protected. This relationship is 100% protected. But only if you continue to do the work on yourself so that you can do the work with each other, okay? But if you're not working on yourself and you're trying to make this person do everything, you're setting yourself up for self-sabotage, okay? So do the work. Nothing in this life is free. But you can definitely be happy, okay? So pile 3, thanks for joining me. And if you're still with me and you were pile 1 and 2 and you were just watching to watch, thank you for joining me and being patient and doing this thorough reading with me. Definitely going to keep this channel going for you guys. I know there's only a few, but definitely worth doing this for y'all. So y'all have a great day and enjoy your spring. Goodbye.